person.
Yeah, in real life.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk more about your relationship with KD and how you guys first met and collaborated, your short film.
Yes, so we met in a program called Project Involve, which is part of Film Independent institution. And it was like 2016. They have like writing, directing, cinematography tracks, like all these different tracks. And it's basically a program that brings, underrepresented artists together and build community and make projects. So she was in the writing track, I was in the directing track. I read the script that she wrote and I was like, ooh, what about this? This is great. But it was also a little bit, hesitant because it was a humorous take on a very serious issue. But I was like, that's what makes it special. She's really looking at this from a different lens. And comedy is such a great way to get commentary in. So we met that way, and I actually had to get paired with her. Like, I pitched on it, but I didn't know if I was going to be chosen to direct it. And thankfully, the powers that be at Film Independent said, yeah, you guys should work together, and here we are.
What have been people's reactions so far to it? Have people been talking about the George Floyd movement, and in contrast to the film, has that come up?
It's come up a couple of times in some of the pressings we've done today, but it was not. We had worked on this before that, and also the thing is this kind of thing has been happening before and will continue happening. So it wasn't like that happened and we're like, ooh, we need to make something about this kind of thing. We were doing that before that happened, and we're like, oh, now people are talking about it more. So it seemed like it was like, oh, it's more in the eye and it feels more relevant. But it's always been there, and it's always been something that needs to be addressed and somehow commented on in a way. And we're choosing to do the commentary in the way we're doing it, personalizing it. And Katie likes to say she wanted to make a movie about the stories that don't make the news, the events that don't make the news. And I think that's really admirable, because those stories need to be told too, and need to be put in, into films that people can, experience and think about. Yeah.
You really are changing people's perceptions, and you have this beautiful platform to do it. There was a lot of subtleties within the film, like there were signs with Black Lives Matter. It was very subtle. Is that something that you hoped audiences would pick up when they're watching the film?
Yeah, dude. So we were scouting. That wasn't in the script. We were scouting houses, and in Atlanta, and we saw a lot of those signs around. And I was like, There's something here, right? So we took one of those signs, and the house that we actually ended up using stuck it in there. I was like, we got to put that in there. And I purposely waited till the end to reveal that sign, because I'm like, oh, these people are you think they're one way, but then you see this performative wokeness that they're doing, which I thought was going to be funny. And I had someone said, I didn't catch that the first time I saw it. And I'm like, that's great. If you watch it again, you catch it. If you catch it the first time, that's great too. So, yeah.
And the last question, how important was the casting for this film? Because they play a very vital role within, the demographic.
Yo, the cast is so dope. They were everything. I feel very blessed that I got every single one of the people that are in this film. They all understood the film we were making. They didn't play the film broad. They played it very grounded. And just were wonderful to work with. I couldn't ask for more. They're stars, man. And I'd worked with RJ before this project, the movie that I made right before this one, and I was super excited to work with him again because he's so talented. And then we brought everyone else in. He was the first one in, and we brought everyone else in. And Donald, just the chemistry that he had with RJ was so great, as Kunle. And then Sebastian, and then it just went from there. It was everyone really clicked. It was wonderful. Yeah.
Thank you so much for chatting, and congratulations on an amazing film. You're going to change a lot of people's lives.
I love that. Thank you so much. Nice talking to you. Yeah.